Are we gonna have a match now, or are we gonna have another?
Yes, your next match. You have a lineup sheet over there. Why don't you look at it, Gino Gods?
Look at you for that.
Sort of a mixed response here to.
Who is this guy?
This is Pete Corbis.
Never heard of him.
You know, not his opponent Cerberus was advertised to face TJ Marconi.
Him I've heard of.
Unfortunately, Marconi needing to pull out of this match
because he found out where Skook was, and he's like, nah, not going.
So Pete Corvus, fed up with his position in wrestling, tired of helping out and setting up rings and setting up chairs, and seeing that there was an opportunity available and taking it, and said, you know what? I want this chance, and if nobody will give it to me, I'll take it myself.
I've seen him. This is the guy that Tommy Salami carries on his back all the time.
And this, you've heard this music before. This is the music of Cerberus.
The damn devil.
The Hound of Hades.
You want to talk about a mountain of a man? This dude is unbelievable.
You know, is it just me to get this uneasy feeling when that music hits? Like I feel like black candles are going to start being passed around.
I got an uneasy feeling once my Easy Pass said, "Welcome to Pennsylvania." Look at the size of that chain.
Looks like a chain you would use to pull a locomotive. Like,
it looks like a chain that one of these guys took their prom date to with. So Pete Corvus, his idea of kickstarting his career is to get in the ring with this animal. That's not smart. Well, he's a drunken Irishman. Have we tested him? Is he drunk now?
You know, and stereotypes most stereotypes are founded on truth. You know, the Irish are very proud people.
Drunks. We got Cerberus now, the Paisan from hell.
Have to feel like Pete Corvus has a...
zero chance to win.
No,
he's going to die. His career is over.
He has to have a trick up his sleeve. You can't
He's
get in the ring.
He's not wearing sleeves. Thankfully, he's wearing a shirt.
You can't get in the ring with someone like Cerberus and not have some sort of plan. That might also be accurate, but
What did you say? I don't speak drunk. I didn't know leprechauns got that big.
That's not nice. But hey, you know, not necessarily getting tossed around like a child. Not, you know, traditionally when Cerberus gets in the ring, his opponents are much smaller.
Corvus is a big dude.
Yes, he is, and solid. Not just fat. You know, he's a solid opponent.
No, he looks like he's a little shook now. Who's talking about you, jerk?
He called me a solid human being. I'm going to take that as a compliment.
World's tallest leprechaun.
Hold on! See him? I know! Do you? I don't think you do!
I don't, you know, the crowd not sure who they're behind here. I just think they want to see two guys beat the hell out of each other.
I want to see Cerberus beat up everybody in the ring. You good? You need a shot? What, you need some Jameson?
You know, perhaps Pete Corvus is second-guessing his opportunity here.
You need some liquid courage.
He might be thinking about an opportunity of getting out of Schulykill Haven.
It's amazing how many bad haircuts we had in one show. Look at that thing. Speaking of bad haircuts, I've seen Brandon Kirk once or twice around today.
Brandon Kirk doing a fine, outstanding job earlier in that crazy street fight we had.
He blew the match. He got rejected by the rejects. That makes him the ultimate reject. So I guess that makes him a reject if he got rejected by the rejects? Is that what he wanted? I'm so confused.
Cerberus daring Pete Corvus to get in his face and like punch him as hard as he can. Ouch.
If Pete Corvus wants a shot, he should go grab that chain.
He just got a shot.
No, he should grab the chain and hit Cerberus so hard that he knocks him up to the heavens.
That's against the rules here in a traditional match.
Oh, we have rules now.
We do have rules.
What's the rule against taking an opponent's head off?
Well, it's still attached. I think that's where the haircut comes into play.
He's aerodynamic.
Exactly.
Got it.
You knew where I was going with that. I didn't even have to give you directions.
Well, it was a big word. I didn't want you to hurt yourself.
Touche. It's touche.
Touche, that's French. He's bilingual.
Oui, oui.
I knew he was bi, I just didn't know it was lingual.
This can't be good for Pete Corbis.
But it's good for the rest of us. What a fall-away slam. Corbis is definitely second thinking this, let me get my opportunity to prove myself match here.
Well,
That was dumb. Dumb. That was the, Yeah, what's your technical term for pulling a... Oh, it's a stump puller.
I would say he's trying to rip his leg from his body. What technical term
It's
do
a
you want?
stump puller. Haven't you ever created a wrestler?
It's a Greco-Roman try to pull your opponent's leg from his body.
He's not Greco, he's Roman.
That huge boot to the face.
What Cerberus lacks in style, he makes up for in a big boot to the schnoz. And look at these people. They don't know what to make of them.
That's the thing,
They're not used to seeing somebody in such good shape around here. He could probably be president of Skook.
To be fair, most people are not used to seeing someone like Cerberus. That's, a mythological looking, that's somebody you'd learn about in school, not actually see in person.
I don't think the people around here learn much in school.
Apparently they're solidly behind Cerberus. I don't know what to make of this.
They've turned on Pete. And Pete Corvus, out of desperation, gets the knees up.
It wasn't pretty, but certainly was effective.
Is it me or did he hurt himself in the process? What the hell is it? What is going on?
Why do we have is that a priest?
I don't, if it's a priest, keep him the hell away from me.
I don't,
What is, keep telling me we got rules around here, okay? What is, I don't know what's this up. We just...
I don't know why the referee wouldn't attempt to get the weapons out of the ring, but
Cannonball. Cerberus, nope, does not want to get pulled out.
Oh, huge sit-down powerbomb there.
Definitely going to take more than that. I think he just pissed him off. That's all he did.
That's,
He just made him mad.
Cerberus is the type of opponent you need to hook a leg, an arm, an earlobe, anything you can to try to pin him.
You need to cut off a leg in order to pin him.
And he has...
You need to make Zach Allen out of him.
They each have a kendo stick. This can't be good.
This is like Ray Ordonez versus Mark McGuire right now.
Cerberus giving him the first shot.
Yeah. Swing for the fences, kid. You're not going to get another one. Pray to your God because you're about to meet him. Cerberus didn't move. He didn't need him blink. Oh, this is going to be funny. Oh, that was his only shirt. Come on.
Pete Corvus not looking like he has a tan now, but he's going to have the tan.
His hide is going to get tanned up in a minute, yeah. Uh-huh.
This is not...
Yep.
Good. I'm sure if you're watching at home on IWTV, you probably heard the sound of that.
This is what the Skook people call being taken out to the woodshed. Y'all got woodsheds, right?
Hootin' and hollering.
Hootin' and a-hollering.
And going low with that.
The Long Island native, Pete Corvus, going to town with both of the, finally doing something smart.
Long Island, Brooklyn, neighboring parts of New York.
Do not compare Long Island to Brooklyn. I don't care where he's really from. He looks like he's from Long Island.
I don't know.
He must be from that hipster part of Brooklyn.
See, and that's, you sound as if you've been counting Pete Corvus out. I mean, it's not easy, growing up in the New York City public school system as a pasty white Irish kid.
Oh yeah, there's none of them there.
You realize how many fights he's probably been in?
And lost. So he's used to losing fights.
He's still here?
He is still here. You gotta give him credit for not dying.
Say right now, Cerberus is the one who's dead. Well, he was a second ago when I started to say this.
Woo, huge back body drop. You gotta give Corvus credit. He has taken a beating, and he has not given up. A lesser man would have given up so far.
And the crowd doesn't know what to make of it.
The crowd doesn't know their ABCs.
That's not nice. There's a lot of wonderful people here in Schulykill Haven, and I get upset when you talk about them like that.
Well, oh well.
And here.
Oh, and they are right in front of. Oh!
Oh my God.
Hey now! The Paisan from hell, clearing this off the table.
I don't have an opinion about Cerberus, and I refuse to say anything while he's standing this close.
I just want to say Cerberus is my favorite wrestler.
I don't know what.
Yeah, kill him! Put him!
Oh my God!
Put him through the table!
No way!
Oh yeah, die! Oh! But it's just. Oh. Watch out for this mad dog. He's coming. Kicks him right in the dome.
Right side of the fit.
It's a good thing Corvus can't get any uglier.
A reminder to the people in attendance, that's table 8 for auction, table 8.
This is a solid wood table. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but this is what Corbis just got slammed on. He's not going to do a whole lot.
Come to Bushold Auctions and you can get yourself a Pete Corvus to take home.
Somebody needs to call the one ambulance they have in this town and bring it over here. Or call the morgue. It's probably the same thing because, I don't think they have a lot. I've seen the doctors they have around here, and you get sick, you might as well just call it a day.
That's Dr. Botchikalup, I'll have you know.
Hey.
I went to school with him.
This crowd now getting behind Pete, probably because it's a one-syllable name and it's the only one they can pronounce.
You know what? I think you start to feel bad for someone when they almost get put through a solid auction table.
No, I didn't feel bad at all. Did you?
And I mean, you don't see somebody like Cerberus. I'm sure they don't see somebody like Cerberus walking around their town on a daily basis.
No, if you want to see somebody like Cerberus, you turn on a horror movie and you see who the slasher is.
And I don't know,
Except at the end of this one, the bad guy's gonna win.
Outside of the realm of our monitors, but they are. There's some crazy stuff going on. They might have made their way outside.
It's like the Pied Piper. These rats is just following them out.
Oh, you heard that flute noise too?
I think it was the lady in the third row. Large Marge over there.
I don't know what to make of this, but there's something. The crowd is going nuts.
The crowd is outside. Cerberus and Pete Corvus.
Obviously up to no good in Schulykill Haven, Pennsylvania.
Maybe they took my advice and he's bringing them to the one-room hospital.
I thought you were going to say he was taking them to the woodshed.
I reckon he's taking them out to the woodshed. I want to hit them with. Pick your own switch, Pete Corvus.
Well, while we can't see what's going on, let me
plug some stuff.
Let me take the time to plug some stuff. So, if you're listening at home, you can see this on IWTV, where you could also see the whole entire standalone wrestling and Pro Wrestling After Dark libraries.
But if they're watching IWTV already, why would they need to tune into IWTV to watch us?
That's right, Gino. And if you would like a t-shirt, you can go to ProWrestlingTees.com and look up Standalone Wrestling or Pro Wrestling After Dark. And if you like auctions and farmers markets and all that sort of exciting stuff, you can come here to Schulykill Haven, Pennsylvania, and you can go to Bushold Auctions and the farmers market, and you can check all that stuff out. There's a lot of cool stuff here. And, stop by and say hi to the Scoops.
And if you're not from Pennsylvania and you need an ego boost and you want to feel like the smartest person in the room, come to Skook, Pennsylvania, and I promise you that you might be elected mayor.
And for the fans who are listening at home on IWTV, they saw our stuff at Boardwalk Buds this past summer, earlier in June. We'd like to announce that there's a Boardwalk Buds Outdoor Fall Festival, October 15th, October 16th, 2022.
I'm going to need a reminder. I can't remember that far in advance.
Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall in Atlantic City, and Cerberus and Pete Corvus are making their way back into the auction house.
Oh, that was good timing. You did that well. You're almost like a professional.
I tried.
And Cerberus coming back and throwing Pete. I appreciate him putting him back in the ring.
Cerberus looks like he's been rolling down the side of a mountain and knowing...
No, he looks like he pushed a mountain over the side. Where's he going now?
What is Cerberus doing? I don't. And you notice how the crowd parts.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
the Red
they should.
Sea. When you see a wild Cerberus coming towards you, you get the heck out of the way.
Do they have domesticated Cerberus where you're from?
I feel like you're making fun of me right now, Gino.
No,
and
I
don't
would
appreciate
never do something like that.
And what is he? Cerberus in the ring. He looks like he has a master plan here. To can we use the word eradicate? I feel like his plans are to eradicate Pete Corbis and perhaps teach him a lesson of some sort.
No, I think that's perfectly fine. Eradicate away. Big camel clutch now.
And you know, not the traditional camel clutch, more of a.
Well, when you have a bicep the size of Cerberus, nothing's traditional. You can just choke out somebody with that big paw.
I mean, and that's, you know, maybe.
That's it. Corvus does not. He passed out.
He passed it. Hey, that's just as good as it. That's a submission's a submission. Or would that be
Well, no. I gotta give
Okay.
I gotta give Corvus credit.
So, by decision,
Oh wait, he's gonna kill the ref.
the winner would be Cerberus.
Why would you get back in the ring? All right, lay him out. Oh, damn it.
If I was that referee, I'd be getting out of there as
Running
soon as
for the
possible.
hills.
Oh, checking on the well-being of Pete Corvus.
I gotta give Pete Corvus credit. He hung in there. He took a beating. He gave a beating, and he never gave up. Anybody in that position would have passed out from the pain. So you can't take it. Pete Corvus has gained about 3.5% more of my respect.
And you know what an impressive showing by Cerberus. I know it's easy to say the guy that beat the crap out of the other guy had an impressive showing, but I mean he is more and more impressive every time we see him.
Yes, I think Cerberus has strongly made a case to be put in the world title picture here at Standalone Wrestling.
Oh, absolutely. I don't really see anyone on the current roster that would be able to take it. Maybe TJ Marconi, his original opponent.
If you asked me if Marconi was here, you would have the same exact result.
So, you know.
Hopefully he chokes out Shane Fair soon.